exciting countryside. I'm Katie Fontana and this is UPC. Something bad happened at the South Tampa home of Michael and Kimberly Hoskinson at the beginning of November, but it was manipulation, not child abuse, defense attorney Richard Escobar said yesterday, announcing that the couple will not face criminal charges stemming from their November 13th arrest. The police alleged that Michael Hoskinson, 53, then the principal of Coleman Middle School, punched an underage victim shortly after midnight on November 2nd. They said Kimberly Hoskinson, 49, an assistant teacher at Plant High School, pushed the victim. Included in the police account was a text message sent from Kimberly Hoskins' phone that said if the child reached out to another coach or adult for assistance, you'll end up with more than a few bruised ribs. Escobar said his investigators were easily able to show that Kimberly Hoskinson had not sent the text. The room erupted in cheers when Escobar announced that the couple were discussing their return to work. It is not yet clear what their jobs they will be given.
A young boy in Kansas is battling a rare disease. 11-year-old Caleb Hoshaw lives a pretty normal life. He's into superheroes, football, and basketball. But about a year ago, Caleb learned he had a rare condition called eosinophilic. It's a condition that eats away at the 11-year-old's esophagus. I don't really know what it means. It was kind of weird. I really didn't know how to spell it at first, said Caleb. Now Caleb has to figure out which foods trigger the disease that erodes his esophagus. This process is not simple. The Hoshaws have a list of 8 very common foods that can trigger the disease. Every 9 to 12 weeks, they introduce one of those foods into Caleb's diet. After that time, he has to go to Kansas City and have surgery, consisting of 17 biopsies to test if the disease flares up. So far, Caleb knows he can have wheat, but cannot have milk. Now the 9 to 12 week process and surgery must happen to test eggs, soy, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, and shellfish. Each round ends with a surgery, daunting, but Caleb's ready to fight. I'll get over it someday. I'll think back at it and just be so happy that I got over it, Caleb explained. Although he admits he's afraid he might have to lose brownies in his life, Caleb's not scared of the surgeries.
In entertainment, Chase has news on the Golden Globes. Chase?
Thanks, Katie. The 75th Golden Globe Award winners were announced Sunday night, and the winners include the movie Lady Bird, which won Best Musical or Comedy Motion Picture, and the film's lead actress, Saoirse Ronan, also won the Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy Motion Picture. James Franco won Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy for his role in The Disaster Artist. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri won Best Drama Motion Picture. Disney Pixar's Coco won Best Animated Film. Oprah Winfrey won the Cecil B. DeMille Award for Outstanding Contributions to the World of Entertainment. That's all I have in entertainment. Now, back to the news desk.
A social media post about a high school shooting put police in schools across the country on high alert Sunday. It was a photo posted on Snapchat of an arsenal of guns, threatening students at a school with the initials MHS. The threat prompted schools and police in at least 8 states to respond to safety concerns on their MHS campuses. It turns out to be Monticello High School in Virginia. Winter weather closed public schools there on Monday, but a police forensic truck did visit the school. Investigators determined the threat to be a hoax, no longer consider it valid. Police say charges are pending against a juvenile who posted that threat. They are not releasing any other details about the suspect, or the investigation since it involves a juvenile.
The school start times is an issue that has made many students question when school might start next year. Megan and Regan have a story on a concerned parent who is petitioning to change the school start times in Pinellas County.
A school bell is the first sound that many students hear first thing in the morning, but a local parent is advocating so that her children and many others in Pinellas County won't have to hear it so early.
So my petition was to change the high school start times in Pinellas County to 8:30 a.m.
Melissa Gallivan, a local Pinellas County parent, recently started a petition on change.org to push back the high school start times to 8:30 a.m. Hillsborough County was the first to approve these new time changes for the 2018-2019 school year, and it got Pinellas thinking if they should do it too. Melissa told UPC that pushing back school start times would provide an array of benefits outside of students just getting more sleep.
For every $1 that we spend changing the high school start time to 8:30, there is a cost benefit of $9. Graduation rates increased, attendance rates increased, scores on state and national tests increased. Behavior issues decreased, and a lot of these were dramatic changes. We have this one thing, this one change that we can make that can actually has the potential to improve all of those things.
One thing the petition fails to address are the concerns of students who would be directly affected by these time changes.
I feel like this time change isn't really necessary because, one, it would kind of be difficult to adjust to since it's been a set time every year, and two, you get out later, so you wouldn't have that free time at the end at 1:35 to do more activities at the end of the school day.
I work in an office building and my hours are short as it is. I can only work 2:30 to 5 or to when the office closes. So if this time change would go into effect, I personally would have to find a new job.
January 30th, we're going to go and present the petition to the school board and let them know about everybody that is supporting it, and we're going to wear red and just show them that we really think this is something important to do for our county.
For now, the future of Pinellas County's bell schedule is still up in the air, but discussions will continue at the school board through next semester. Regan M. Fabian, UPC TV.
That's all we have for you today on UPC.
Thank you for watching and have a great day, Countryside.